All right. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to XCOM. Hope everybody's doing okay on this Friday or maybe Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. So we're about to jump into a UFO crash site right here. We've did a little bit of mission-based maintenance, I guess you could call it that. We took care of quite a few autopsies that we've been putting off for some time. You know, the way that we've been playing so far, we haven't really had the opportunity or the need to go through a lot of the autopsies, but because we have so many scientists right now, we were able to take care of quite a few autopsies in the last few minutes. We also were able to build armor for our soldiers for the first time, so we've got 6 up, 6 down, and we're ready to go in with a full squad, ready to kick the stream off with a bang. And I've decided not to bring in all of my top performers. I'm bringing in some majors, a captain here. Colonels are the top rank, so I've got a couple of them to sort of be the foundation of our team to help the newbies along and sort of mentor them in the right way. But I've got them all in carapace armor. Everybody is rocking laser weapons or higher, so we should be packing some pretty good firepower. And let's just jump in, guys. We're getting fairly close to the end game. Fairly close to the end game here. What we're really waiting for right now is for some of the research to be completed and for a couple of our soldiers to complete their psionics training. So we just built the Psi Labs. A couple of our top soldiers are in there right now getting evaluated for possible psionic powers, which is pretty cool stuff. And then once they make it through that training, we should be able to kick off the last couple of events in the last, like 20% of the game. But for now, we're sort of almost like on a farming mission right now. We've got to collect some weapon fragments and such to build our plasma sniper rifle. That's kind of the next big weapon upgrade that we want. All right. And as you can see, our soldiers have really benefited greatly from this armor upgrade. For example, our support, he's got, what, 21 health? Which is pretty incredible, considering that I think the last time we had about 7 or 8 health to our name, which is not great. So these floaters, they've got some elevation bonuses, so they're going to be super duper tough to hit. I don't know if we really want to run in right now and go after them with our current layout. What may be better is just to sort of draw them outside, set a few overwatches, and take care of them that way. We will have to be careful and not take too many silly injuries, because our support, who's our primary medic and primary healer, she is being evaluated right now for psionic abilities. So our backup support right here only's got one med kit with her. And that's kind of a break glass in case of emergency type of deal, right? We're not going to whip that out unless we absolutely have to. That being said, we've got a lot of HP on our guys right now, so I'm feeling pretty good that we're going to be able to survive whatever may come our way. So we're going to get all of our guys behind cover. We're going to set some overwatches, and we're probably going to go ahead and get our assault to fall back a bit, because I would like them to come chase us. And then, let's see, we'll bring our sniper. Maybe we'll just go ahead and sit our sniper here in the open with an overwatch. With all the overlapping zones of fire that we have with everybody involved, I feel pretty good that we're going to take down whatever comes around the corner. But let's watch. Interesting. So I guess they've got a little door, yeah, right here, so they can come around to the rear. 85%, let's take that shot. Good start right off the bat. Now I think that there were 2 of them, so I don't think we're out of the woods quite yet. We might want to push one of our assaults in just to take a quick look and see if there's anybody sitting on top of that, the second level here. Doesn't seem to be anybody, but we could probably start moving a few of our squad mates in just to get a little bit of a better position. It's possible that somebody else is going to come around that corner. I wasn't sure if that was like a group tactic that all three of those floaters were going to engage in. So just on the off chance that somebody else tries to flank us, we will keep one soldier over here who has not fired yet to keep the overwatch. That's Doomsday, who's our up-and-coming heavy. And we'll go ahead and keep our sniper back here as well. Overwatch is all around. Alright. So it turned out that was a good plan to keep somebody back here. Unfortunately, he's going to get a shot off. And it's just one of those unfortunate situations where I guess they could see us, but we couldn't see them, so the overwatch that we had didn't do a whole lot of good. Let's take a shot again. And you know what? They keep lining them up for us, and we keep knocking them down. Can't complain about that. So I think that's the first wave. Why don't we take a look around the corner, maybe get up on this higher elevation. And while we're at it, why don't we see what the layout of this room is like. Usually, there is symmetry in a lot of these alien-type setups, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was another pod right here, kind of on the other side, as to where the first group were. So we're going to be careful, just in case that is in fact what's happening. Bring people up into full cover. We'll keep our sniper back here, mostly because we have squad sight with them, so we don't really need to get them into the thick of the action. They're pretty good to go wherever they are. And we will bring up our heavy here, just to have an extra overwatch on the field. Alright, first level seems pretty clear. We would most likely be able to see just about anything up here with our field of view, at least on the left. Why don't we send somebody on the right to scope it out as well? And it's always possible they're behind this door as well. Kind of, I think there's a some sort of like deck that runs along the outside, where there's a possibility they could be patrolling, and their patrols may take them inside, so we won't rest too easy quite yet. We can't make it up there on this turn, but we'll get in a position to do that next turn. Our sniper, I feel good about bringing him up inside. I think we're done with the outside enemies for the moment. We'll get an overwatch going on top. Two of them on top over here. And then our heavy, or our assault rather. Which side? Let's see, we've got two over here. We've got two over here. So let's join them up with our sniper so that we've got kind of three two-man teams rolling at the moment. Alright, so operating on the assumption that that's all the enemies on this level, we'll stack up on the doors. Now I'm wondering, do we want to do 2 people per door and kind of flank it and have a variety of shots available to us? Or do we just want to choose a couple of doors so that we're not overextending ourselves? We've got some options here. We'll pull our sniper up top. And then if everything is quiet this next turn, then we can go ahead and make our move on the doors.
What was that sound?
So there are patrols happening for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they were right here, just waiting for us to pop open the door. It seems like there are quite a few floaters in this map for whatever reason. So I think that's kind of what we can expect. So I think we will take the two extremes. And maybe consider putting our sniper here in the middle after we start engaging people on either side, just to give him the most opportunities for fire. Alright, Lopez, we will put her on the other side of the door. We'll put our heavy maybe just behind this corner for a little bit of safety. And we'll put Perry here as well. Alright, so in true game show fashion, we've got door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. And all are pretty likely to be equally unpleasant, but let's go with door number 3.
Although similar to the other floating specimens, this one seems to have much heavier armor and weaponry.
This does look like a substantial upgrade.
So we've got some heavy floaters that we're rolling with. We can probably get an angle on them from this side as well. And we're probably maybe even flanking some of them. There were 3 of them that I saw for sure. 2 of them came here. I think there might be one sort of in the fog of war down here that we can't quite get a good angle on. Let's see what our rocket options are. I think these count as robotic enemies, so we should be able to take these guys out. I think that's a good use of one of our rockets. No, they don't count as robotic. Okay. That's a little too bad. That's a little too bad, because we deal 100% damage against robotic enemies. So I guess because they're somewhat organic, that's the situation there. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got a 75 and a 59%. Let's see what our squad mates on this side can do as far as what shots they might have. And what cover there is. Looks like there's not a whole lot of cover besides this outside here. I don't think our heavy or our sniper can see anything, unfortunately. I wish that we had switched these 2 positions so that he can see down here. She's got 52% and 52. We could also make use of suppression, which reduces their aim, and we get a essentially almost like a guaranteed overwatch if they move. So that may be the best situation. Why don't we open up the door here, now that we know what we're dealing with. And we'll use the suppression sort of as a last case scenario in case... Oh. Oh man, alright. Well. That is a little unfortunate. Alright, you're tuning in at a time of pure panic right now. So we've got 3 floaters, 2 of them we can see, 1 we can't. We've got a brand new cyber disc that we were not tracking at all, because he was right up against this door, and we had no idea. So Clark here has a decent shot, 77%. And he's got heat ammo. I think we've got to take it with him. Come on. Okay, that's good. So Cyber Disc is almost down. For Perry, so my concern here is when you kill a cyber disc, after it drops, it's got an explosion of with a radius of about 3 tiles or so. I could easily take the shot right here and hit this thing, but I'm going to get caught in the blast. So I'm thinking we may just want to go ahead and use our run and gun, get around the corner into full cover, take the shot, and then cross our fingers like crazy that we're going to be out of the blast radius, assuming that we hit. I think that's our best move here. 100%. Let's go. Come on. Okay. So we did stay out of the radius. That's great. Well, back to our normally scheduled enemies, the 3 that we were counting on before an inconvenient cyber disc showed up. So that means for sure that we're only going to be able to kill one of them, of these maximum. Because Daniel's here, we'll get a shot off. But everybody else has taken their shot. Our sniper can't see anything from his angle. And our support, her weapon is not really powerful enough to take these down, so we're probably going to have to use suppression on one of them. So let's take the nearest one that we've got a better shot on. We could do 75% to hit to do up to 10 damage. And let's see, they've got 6 HP. Or we could take 2 60% shots. I think I'm going to take the one shot, and here's why. Because the alloy cannon that we have, which is a shotgun essentially, only's got 2 bullets in the magazine, as you can see down here. So if we shoot twice here, he's essentially going to be out for a full turn next time because he's going to have to reload. So I'm going to take the 175. Not too bad. I'm going to pull out our... actually, there's no... Do I want to pull out here, pull her over to this corners to get the suppression going, or do I want her to take it from here? And how far can our sniper travel? We could stack our sniper up here in full cover on the door. I think that's probably the best spot for him, and we might be able to get some vision. Yeah, there's the other one, and then there's the little robotic repair drone, who we don't care about too much. Let's get a suppression going on this floater right here. And I think that's our turn. Everybody's in full cover right now, which I'm pretty happy about. He's just going to overwatch. And nobody ended up attacking us, so that's very interesting. That's very interesting. That's good for us, for sure. 86% with our sniper, 85 for the one in the back, 100% for the one on the floor. Let's take that one for sure, because I don't think we could see him with anybody else on our squad. Alright, that's one problem down. He is overwatched, so we're going to try to just hit him from where we are, so we don't draw anything unnecessarily. 59%, sure, why not? He is down. And I'm not sure if these little repair drone thingies have overwatches or not. Oh, you know what? Because our sniper is a colonel, he's maxed out on his abilities, essentially. He has in the zone. So because we got a hit on a uncovered or flanked enemy, we get another free attack. So let's just put this little drone dude down. See, yeah, so he could potentially just keep firing as long as he had ammo to spare. That's a really, really powerful ability. And we can even get the Overwatch with him, just sort of as a bonus incentive. I think we're good to go now, so why don't we take the time to reload while we have the chance. Maybe get some better vision of the field. I'm okay with giving him the Overwatch. There's not really any great cover here. So we're going to just have to dash here into full cover. We'll take this spot in the doorway and give him the reload.
Ready to rock.
Alright, we've kept it pretty clean so far. I don't think anybody's taken a hit yet. Which is a little surprising, to be honest, but our squad is pretty versatile. We can maybe pull Jones over here to get a look around the corner. Why don't we do that?
Clear to engage.
Okay, another cyber disc. This is not bad, actually. It's good to know that they're there and that we're not triggering multiple cyber discs at once. And we can pull her back. Can anybody else see them, hypothetically? Doesn't look like it. So I wonder, if we retreat, are they gonna full-on follow us up? Or are they gonna kind of be content to sit back? Well, in either case, she can't do much on her own, so we're not gonna risk her like that. Put her in the back there. I think we should have a decent angle from here. Maybe I'll move him one square over, just to try to get an angle in this corridor and get an overwatch going. And then for our people over here, so since he's rocking the shotgun, I mean, we could set an overwatch, theoretically, but it's not going to be super duper useful. So I'm actually going to start bringing him back over towards the other side, just to have a little bit of extra firepower going. He's got the plasma rifle, so he could potentially have a decent overwatch shot. There's not a whole lot of good spots to put him, though, in any kind of cover. Maybe he could see something through this doorway, but I'm not super confident in that. What if I pull him back one spot, give him the overwatch? Oh, right, and our sniper. Let's get him to full cover over here, and he might be able to hit something coming around the corner next turn. Okay, I can go here. I'm not going to be able to get the overwatch, but that's better than nothing. Alright, let's cross our fingers and see what this cyber disc does. Yeah, he's confused apparently. Hey, we're over here. Well, he sees us, I'm pretty sure. His little drone buddy. He is way up there. That's interesting. He seems a little confused. A little confused as to where we are. We could hit the drone. We've got 72% actually to get him. Our sniper still can't see anything, unfortunately. But he can take the overwatch. I think I'll pull Lopez back inside. And the main reason is that I want everybody to be in full cover. I'm pretty sure the drone knows that we're here, and he's going to pass that on to his big buddy over in the darkness. So Overwatch is all around, except for our assault, who we're going to continue to bring around the corner. Because getting that shotgun in play, up close and personal with the cyber disc, I think that's what we want. So we are going to take one on the drone. A little bit of a waste, but better than nothing. So the fact that the drone went, the cyber disc went out into the darkness and has not reappeared makes me think that he's on some sort of pre-existing patrol path. Probably going from this kind of compartment area down here into the darkness and back. So he's probably just traveling his normal route, so to speak. So if that's the case, then we might consider bringing this side of our squad down and kind of get enveloping zones of fire. So our crew over here can get him when he comes in from this side, and then our crew can also be in the middle from when he comes on that side as well. That's what we're gonna roll with at the moment. Gonna get people down as far as possible. This might be a good time to get him a reload, because he's getting a bit low on ammo. Interesting. For some reason, the reload didn't show. Okay, I guess we'll set an Overwatch and hope that that was just a visual glitch. We'll get a reload on the shotgun, and then maybe just one Overwatch with our support. And then why don't we pull you down into full cover? So now we should have a decent shot. Alright, there he comes. So our sniper's gonna get one, which is great. Alright, not bad. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Now he knows we're here for sure, and he's probably pretty pissed off. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna take a shot at us. Oh, but we got super lucky. We got super lucky because we were fully flanked, so chalk that one up to divine intervention for sure. So Thomas, why don't we get a second shot with you? Do what a sniper does best, and down he goes. Down he goes. Alright. Okay, and we can also move him because he is in the zone in every sense of the word. Alright, I would like to get a peek around the corner at what's in the next room. So let's move people up carefully. Sometimes it's hard to tell whenever you trigger an enemy if they've seen you or not, because occasionally, you know, it'll show an animation where they kind of react to you. But sometimes it will trigger, it will zoom in on their position, but they won't actually move or sort of deviate from their normal patrol path, which is kind of interesting. So you have to sort of plan for both situations, I guess. It's really nice when you're able to spot them and they haven't seen you yet, because usually, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're pretty clustered up, especially if it's like a pod of sectoids or thin men. And so a well-placed grenade or a rocket can do a lot of good. Interesting.
There's something out there.
So they're in the darkness. Somewhere. This does not count as cover, unfortunately. I could run and gun, move him here and get an Overwatch, but the rest of our squad is a little bit out of position to deal with 3 of them up top. So I'm not sure that's the best plan. I think we're just going to keep moving people up and setting Overwatches as far as we can, but we'll start cheating towards the right side. So with that being said, I think I'm going to bring... how far can I get inside? I kind of want to get out of sight, but still be able to set an Overwatch in case one of them tries to get close up on our sniper here. So I'm just going to pull him here. He's not going to be in cover, but that's fine because we're going to have all kinds of contingencies, I guess you could call it, in case they get a little bit too close for comfort. Our sniper is here. He cannot move and set an Overwatch, unfortunately. So I'm wondering maybe the best play is to bring him back here into the open and hunker down so that next turn he can have a kind of clear line of sight all along this walkway on the outside. I think that's what we'll do, because I want to be able to utilize his talents as much as possible. So we'll hunker him down, which is going to give him defensive bonuses.
What the hell was that?
Couple shots popping off. Let's go. Let's go, squad.
Missed the target.
Uh-oh. That's not great. And that destroyed our cover as well. So, alright. Already taking some heat. Already taking some heat. Our sniper could take care of this for sure. Let's go ahead and give him the shot because we did move him back here. Yeah, 100% to hit. Just put him away. I forgot that these heavy floaters carry grenades now. So there's regular floaters, and I guess there's this kind of new variant that we're just dealing with for the first time. Oh, there's their little buddy down there. I do not want them to chuck a second grenade at us. And unfortunately, we can't see them from where we are. I think we're going to have to advance on this side just to get some eyes on the target. And we're probably going to need to find ways to spread out our crew here on the bottom. A little bit of a sticky situation. I can get full cover here. Can anybody else get that far? Yes. I don't know if I can see him, though. But that might be okay to not see him. I do. Let's see, what do I have? 55% to hit. Or I could take 2 shots of 40%. Let's see what my other options are. %. Okay. And then Moreau down here. He's just got nothing. Could I potentially rocket this guy? I think I can. And I'm considering doing it, first of all, because he's going to take increased damage from any like subsequent shots that we take. And I also think he's got a buddy back here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there were 3 of them that I saw. And to be honest, we've been taking down cyber discs like it's, you know, nobody's problem. I think this is a good use of our resources. Yeah, so there are multiple shreds that just popped up there, which means for sure there are multiple of them right there. And our assault down here cannot do much. I think we're going to have to run and gun him just to get any kind of use out of him at the moment. 43% or 228%. Well, I'm not going with that one. Let's see what our heavies can do down here in terms of focusing this guy down. 55%. Let's go for that. Oh, do you see that guy Matrix out of the way? That's too bad. I think we'll take the Overwatch here. And I don't suppose a grenade would make it that far up top, would it? No. Looks like he's just out of grenade range. Unfortunately. So we'll just get the Overwatch with our heavy down here and hope that this guy decides to move so that we can wreck his day. Alright, we are going to get a couple shots off. Come on, let's get one of these to hit, please. Okay, one of them did hit. Didn't kill him, though.
Dead in the water here.
Got our second reaction going. Come on, Lopez. Oh, come on, Lopez.
No way.
Why do I even pay you the big bucks, huh? Well, it looks like he decided to take 2 movements, so he used up both his actions and did not take a shot off at us. Which, you know, I'm fine with, to be honest. 67%. Can we pump those numbers up at all? How about 99%? I like that a little better. So, crisis averted question mark? The extent to which I'm comfortable depends on whether there is like a third guy out there that we're still not seeing. We're gonna have to get a reload right here no matter what. But I could have sworn there was a third one up top that we're just not seeing. So I'm gonna keep an overwatch down here at the bottom. And maybe dash to any kind of full cover that I can find. And, yep, our sniper will be there to cover our butts. Oh, there he is. Alright. Good thing that we planned for that. Okay, 0 for 2. But our sniper came in the clutch. Man, when we really need something in the clutch, our sniper delivers. And he's in the zone, as you can see. Which means he can move just about wherever he wants now. Alright, so that's room number 2. I think we've got one more room to clear back here. I think this is the command room. So we're almost done clearing this level. But that means, presumably, the toughest enemies are still to come. So we're not out of the woods yet. Not by any means. I may consider getting in a heal. I'm a little uncomfortable with having, especially our heavy here, be almost at half health. Some of these guys that are a little bit tankier, I can live with them being down a few HP. But I'm gonna definitely consider getting our one and only heal in, which. Let's check. I think that because she's not a colonel, it's only going to be for 3 HP. And it doesn't tell us right here. I believe that because we have not upgraded her healing ability, it's just going to be for 3 HP. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I want to start to bring the squad back together. We've got the primary door here. Usually there's some side doors as well. So we might consider getting a flank on of some sort. We'll dash here. And then Lopez. Let's put her into partial cover here. We'll set an overwatch, which may not be super necessary, to be honest. And then we'll dash, let's see here, just right next to Lopez. So I think we'll just go 3. Oh yeah, and then our sniper, let's get him up as far as we can. I think we'll do 3 in the main door, and then maybe 3 in the side door, or potentially 4 in the main door, 2 in the side door. Let's see what the situation is when we get a bit closer. Hey, Filbert, my man, welcome. Glad to see you here, my friend. Missed last night, but caught up earlier with the alien base. Yeah. Yeah, all kinds of high drama. All kinds of good stuff there. We did okay for one of our biggest story missions. And I don't know if you saw, but I think it was one of the last battles of that night. We went in with all heavies. Which was an experiment that I thought ended up really, really well, actually. We didn't have 5 heavies on our roster, or we didn't have 6 heavies, rather, on our roster, because we do have 6 squad mates. We had 5 heavies, though. We brought them all, regardless of their rank. And we brought 1 support, just to fill out the squad, and we were wrecking shop. Like, we had grenades flying, we had rockets flying. It was something to see. You know that meme, the "so anyway I started blasting" type of thing? Yeah, that was us. So, but now, for now, we're back in our more traditional squad makeup. And like I said earlier, that we're probably pretty close to being at the end game. Let's line up on the door. One on each side. Geronimo. Where do I want to put you? Maybe I'll stick him on the corner and he'll sort of be... have the versatility to go either side, depending on what the enemies inside look like. Thomas, our sniper. Let's set him up on the outside. He might have some angles through the doorway, potentially, once we open it. He's not going to be able to do much this turn, unfortunately. And we'll set overwatches all around, and then in we go. In we go next turn.
What was that sound?
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
Alright, we've got 2 sectoid commanders. And nobody else. At least nobody else so far. So, again, we got to be careful of these guys because they've got mind control powers. And they can take over one of our squad mates if we give them the chance. So we're not gonna even let it get to that point. We're just gonna put him down here and now this turn. And be done with it. 47 and 62. Thomas can't see squat. %50% and 45%. Alright, I think we want to move inside to flank one of them. He is fully flanked now. 89% to do 8 damage. To do an 80% to crit. So I feel pretty good about that. Do I wash my hands before I pee? You know, if I've been eating, like, wings or something, then I might consider it, you know. Just because I would rather not spread the sauce around if I don't have to. I do brush my teeth before I go to bed. I'm a 2-time-a-day brusher. I don't floss that all that much, though. Whenever I go to the dentist, you know, they're always like, "When's the last time you flossed?" And I'm like, "Man, you were there." You know, so that's probably something I could do better on. Let's see, Lopez, why don't we just get you inside? I'm okay with leaving these guys in full cover because we've just got so much firepower to bear. It ain't nothing but a thing.
Commander, the operation was a success.
There we go. 14 up, 14 down. Don't get lost in the sauce. That's right, words to live by. Words to live by. So we took some heat, unfortunately. We did take some heat, but looks like only one of our crew is going to be out for any length of time, which is great. And we got another colonel. Okay, so here's one of our heavies. We could give him an additional rocket, or we could give him additional damage on suppression and all area of effect abilities. So essentially either get an extra rocket or make the rockets that we do fire a little bit more powerful. Oh yeah, one minute left. Sorry, I know that's really annoying to watch on Reddit, so... if you are interested in continuing to follow the stream, I'm going to stop the stream real quick and then restart it to get a refresh. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you in a few seconds. So the question becomes, what exactly does additional damage mean? when it comes to area of effect abilities, because I would like to get my rockets a little bit stronger, you know. I wouldn't mind that because we carry so many. We've got our shredder and our basic rocket. You know what? I'm just going to take this just so I can learn a little bit more about what this does. I'm interested. So we took the extra damage up top here. For Moreau, we've got another colonel. For him, we're just going to take the standard rocket, additional rocket, and then our support just gets this by default. She gets to carry an additional item, which will help her either get maybe some armor, some plating, an arc thrower, something like that. All right, so we've got 1 day until the floater autopsy is done. Let's hit that. And what technology does that give us? That gives us defense matrix dodge. So essentially to help with our fighter aircraft encounters. Hey Filbert, okay, sounds good, my friend. Yeah, definitely want you to be able to see the game a little bit better. So feel free to head on over to YouTube and enjoy that there, my friend. Absolutely. It looked like that we have, yes, we have an additional fighter ready to go. We're going to go ahead and give him the increased damage with the plasma cannon, and then we're going to transfer our other Firestorm here to Africa, because we've been slowly sort of phasing in the new generation of fighters and dismissing the old ones, because the more fighters you have, the more upkeep costs get charged to you monthly, as you can kind of see here, or maybe you can't on Reddit, but on the top right-hand corner, it has your monthly expenditures. So as soon as we transfer the new generation of fighters in, we're going to dismiss the old ones so that we're not taking on any kind of unnecessary costs, if that makes sense. So the other thing that we're waiting for at the moment is that we've got a couple of our soldiers in the Scilabs. So 8 days until we find out if either one of our colonels has any kind of psychic abilities, and they're based on willpower. Each soldier has a will in addition to their aim. So we've got here, and it's a little bit cut off for people watching on Reddit, but so Zhang has a will of 80. Our sniper Thomas is incredible. He's got 105 aim. He's got a will of 68, which is okay. And so for our highest will people, let's see, who did we send? We sent Clark, who's got 71, and we sent Jones, who is 80. So I figured that anybody above 70 will probably has a pretty good potential for becoming a psychic candidate. So we'll see over there. So that's what we're waiting on to advance the story specifically. But of course, we still got plenty of things to do around the base. So our Firestorm has been completed. And they're arming up. I do want to buy a plasma sniper rifle, if that's possible. And it looks like we can go ahead and do that. So that's only going to take 4 days, and it's really going to help us out and get some extra damage for our sniper activities. Let's go ahead and scan. We're being requested by Russia to give them flight computers in exchange for scientists, and so additional scientists are going to speed up our upgrades. I think that's fine. UFO computers are usually used for building our own fleet of interceptors, and because we've got one in every continent with the highest level of weapons, I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of these anymore, so that's fine. We got more scientists ready. And there we go. We've got our plasma sniper rifle.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research.
So let's grab one of those.
I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Plasma sniper rifle. We need 188 XCOM bucks. We've got 36, so let's go ahead and grab. What is that? 152? If I'm doing my math right. Everything down here that's damaged, we can sell. Flight computer, the surgery, the power sources. What else? The surgeries have no research benefit, as you can see here on the right, so we're okay with selling those as well. And that gets us more than we need. Power source we need to hang on to. And there we go. Plasma sniper rifle. Top of the line. And what research project do we want to do? We could do some more autopsies because they're only going to be 1 day. So why don't we do that? Why not? I don't exactly recall what technology we get as a result of cutting them up. So for our researching the Thin Man, we've got improved medikit available in the foundry. That actually sounds super duper useful. Improved medikit. We can increase by 50% the amount of healing delivered in a single charge. So we have the money, but we're lacking on weapon fragments at the moment. And to be honest, we're doing super well on a resource standpoint, but weapons fragments are the one thing that we're running a little bit short on. So hopefully we're going to get a few more of those sometime soon to be able to get those research projects going. Let's do heavy floater.
Another variation on a previous.
Which we can knock out right now. Oh, we've got abduction sites before we get to that. Alright, so we've got Los Angeles, we've got Argentina, and we've got India. So US, Argentina, India. Let's look at our world map. Argentina, India, and the US. What do we want to do? So I think we don't need to worry about India. It's okay if their panic goes up a little bit, and to be honest, even if it hits red, that'll give us an excuse to drop a satellite there and get the full continent bonus going. So the question becomes United States or Argentina. I'm inclined to go Argentina, because if we abandon them, so to speak, or make the hard choice to not take their abduction site, then it's going to go up by 2. On the other hand, we do have 5 satellites available, and a lot of them on the way. We need 16 satellites total, so we've got 13 here, and we've got 3 more being constructed. So pretty soon, we're going to be able to have complete satellite coverage no matter what, which is really going to boost our resource production.
Probably just another drunk pilot who fell asleep on a long haul.
So Argentina or United States? Scientists or engineers? Really, at this point, because we're in the late game, I don't think it matters tremendously. So let's just go with Argentina to spare ourselves a little bit of the panic. And I know it says very difficult on there, but I still feel comfortable with getting some of our developmental squad mates up to speed. So we've got our top 5 colonels here. Let's see if we can put together a decent squad, minimizing the use of colonels as much as possible. So we've got our support out there. Let's get an assault. Let's get... Who else do we want to grab? We could go 2 supports. That might be a little bit wasteful. Why don't we develop our backup sniper, just in case? So that's 3 developmentals. I think that's really all we want to take at the moment, so why don't we fill it out with everybody else for the other classes that are not accounted for. We'll get Zhang going, and then 2 more. We've got 1 from each category, so why don't we take another assault, and we'll take a second heavy. There we go. So the one modification we'll need to do to the setup is, so Vargas, let's take him off for a second because we want to go ahead and make sure that all of our squaddies can get use of this carapace armor. Unfortunately, we have to kind of tediously go in and unequip everything for this version of XCOM. So let's go ahead and take all of our high gear off of Thomas and give it to Vargas. So we'll give him the carapace armor, the plasma sniper rifle, and the scope. There we go. And then Zhang, he's going to need his armor back as well. We can take that from Clark. Clear him out. Put Zhang in. and modify his layout. Alright, so let's see real quick. We've got chitin plating, extra HP for our assault. We've got increased aim for our sniper, the scope. Increased aim for our heavy. Chitin plating, more HP for our assault. Nanofiber vest for our heavy. Wonder if we can do better than that. Is there something else that we could give him instead? We could give him a bonus medikit. Yeah, why not? Why don't we give him to that just in case, because our support over here, she cannot heal 3 times. She can only heal once. So she's got the medikit. We'll give her the nanofiber vest for a little bit extra resiliency. And there we go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the...
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
So we've got a restaurant of some kind. Or, let's see, what is that? Is that a bakery? Kind of want to zoom in and see exactly what those plates are. No, maybe it's a butcher, actually. Or those like different cuts of meat, sausage, and anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was also looking at the flag and trying to figure that out. That looks, is there a flag that's blue and white like that? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. A little bit distracted. Let's move up everybody, I think, to the left. We'll just go ahead and it seems like a very thin, narrow map. As you can see here next to the cop car, that's the edge of the map. And then on this side, this brick wall here, that's the other side of the map as well. And I'm not sure, can't quite see how far it extends in there. But that means we're almost certainly going to see some action inside here. So getting full cover here on the wall is going to be a good thing.
There's something here.
There we go. Off to a quick start. They're coming toward us, which is nice of them. Makes our job a bit easier. It kind of sucks that this truck is here in the way. It's not doing us a whole lot of favors for aim. The one thing we could probably do somehow is draw him out, because he's a melee guy and he's going to charge toward us. So because of that, maybe we'll go for the one inside the shop, and we could shoot twice because we've got bullet swarm. Let's take him out. Just breaking windows. Okay. Oh, sorry, we cannot fire twice. I forgot he already moved once. If we had not moved, we would have been able to. But that's fine. We could still work with this. So maybe we will pull Lopez over here to get a nice angle on this guy, somewhere that we're almost guaranteed 100%. We could pull him out. The rest of the squad should have a very nice shot on him. And then we need to dedicate one person to kind of clean up duty over here to take this guy out. So why don't we do this project over here first, just so that we can kind of be reassured that this guy is taken care of. So the big fella, 76. That's not as good as I was hoping, actually, but we hit nonetheless. It's good news for us. He's going to run towards us. Hey there. Which should leave our sniper in a pretty good spot, 68%. Or 65% to crit. Why not? Let's take it. Oh, that's a bummer. It's too bad. We've got rapid fire here with some of our heavy hitters. So we could get kind of close, take 2 pretty decent shots. And I feel like we have a good chance. So why don't we go here and take 2 shots with our alloy cannon. There we go, 2 86% shots. There we go, that's 1. And that's 2. So that leaves us 2 members left to work on this guy over here. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that's worst case scenario. Absolute worst case scenario.
They are moving around the side.
What kind of rockets do I have at my disposal? Very jittery ones, it seems. Man, I really... Oh, there we go. There's something there. I'm almost afraid to move. Oh, and I did move. Alright, let's rotate the camera a little bit. Maybe we can get a better perspective. I think I can hit all 3 if I move my cursor just right. Come on. Something like that. I think that's a pretty decent starting move. He's going to be out here in the open. He's going to be exposed. But... I think we've got to do this. Alright, that's something. Man, and unfortunately, he is only a 45% chance to hit. Man, I need 1 extra tile. If I had 1 extra tile, I would run and gun him, put him inside in full cover here, and take the shot. Looks like that's not quite going to be possible. The plus side is he is pretty tanky. He's got 20 HP right now, so even if he takes a couple shots from these guys, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. So let's run and gun him back to full cover here. And do an overwatch, I think. We're not going to be able to take care of the one inside, unfortunately. But, you know, the fact that these were so unexpected means that we're going to have to kind of make do. Hopefully he moves out first and we get a shot on him. Alright, he's going to pop a shot off at us. That's not great, but fortunately we did take, we did bring 2 medkits. He's just going to overwatch, fortunately. Alright, things could be a lot better. Why don't we heal up ourselves right now? It's only 4 HP. But I think we need it. Alright, Zhang here can take a shot. And that's good. He's got another movement, or he could take a 40% shot. What's our sniper got? 48%. Man, I don't love a lot of these choices. And a part of the problem is that these are considered elevated enemies because they're floating, so we get, I think, like a minus... what percentage? Minus 10% or high cover. Yeah, so anyway, a pretty significant reduction to our hit percentage chance. Alright, I think that we need to be aggressive here to mitigate. And he's got lightning reflexes, which is why we usually will move our assault first if we have the chance, because that's an automatic miss from their overwatch. He's flanked. So why don't we... We could put him down. What other shots do we have? 79 and 35. Why don't we go for the one in the back? Maybe take 2 64% chances Do we want that? No, we've got a 90% crit.
He's down.
Alright, that's one. Still got problems, though. Got 38 and 25. Man, they are just not what we want. I think our sniper is not going to be the target of choice. Why don't we just take a shot from where we are? Come on. No, our sniper is 0 for 2 today. That's one of the troubles with bringing kind of these rookie developmental types. Is that we got to give them experience somewhere, but sometimes they just do not come through for us. So we decided to run and gun, 83 or 31. Let's take the, well, not guaranteed, but better odds. So we've got one more in the back. Only 25% chance to hit. We could do an Overwatch there. And we could do an Overwatch with Zhang because he can't see squat right now. I think that's what we're going to have to do. And all these are at full health, so even if he gets a shot off at us and hits, that's better than the ones on the left, who are the ones that have been hit at the moment. Uh-oh, grenade coming in hot. Oh, yikes. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a disaster. Alright. Man, look at that. So not only did we get the AoE from the grenade, we also got the car exploding immediately on impact. Alright, I've got to flank this guy somehow. 90%. Let's do this.
X-ray neutralized.
Man, this, for such like a innocuous mission, this has been like the most disastrous one that we've experienced so far in this this entire playthrough. It's not the end of the world. We can recover from this. I'm not panicking yet.
Back in.
But things have been better. I'll say that. Alright, let's take a moment to sort of recuperate, recover. We've got a med kit here that we brought we can use on ourselves. There we go. Let's heal ourselves up. And yeah, so we've got some folks who are hurting right now.
Reloaded.
Gonna get a reload in. Let's hope nothing else sticks its head out until we get a chance to sort of form back up. Right, why don't we... Well, the car's already exploded, so there's not much danger staying here anymore. We'll reload him. And Zhang is here. Yeah, I'm thinking that we use whoever our highest HP squatty to be our scout. I think that's Daniel's, to be honest, right now. He's got, what, 10 HP? We're not going to use our sniper as a scout. Lopez we could, but her firepower is pretty minimal. So, sorry buddy, you drew the short straw to lead the way. We'll get an Overwatch with our sniper. We could start stacking up on each side of the door. Lopez, we will just keep right here. Same with Zhang, and then I think we're in a pretty good position to start moving in.
Shut up. Listen.
There's something out there. The truth is out there. I think we're going to try to open both these doors at once, so that whatever's in there, we can kind of just lay them out before they even get a shot off at us. That's the idea. We'll stick her on the door. Get a reload in. And then one final round of overwatches. Before we meet our destiny. He's got a pretty good angle in the doorway. I think I'll keep him here for now. Daniels is going to be over on this side. Perry is going to be on this side. And our sniper will bring up... And actually, sorry. For real this time. For real this time, one more round of overwatches. Just in case, you know. I really want to be super careful, especially with so many of our squad looking pretty worse for the wear.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Alright, let's open up this door first. Okay. Oh, these are double doors. Okay. Second door opened up. Nothing yet. This door. And this door. Clear for the moment. Famous last words. Can anybody actually reach this door in one move? No. Alright, we're gonna have to dash there. Alright, it looks like that we're just gonna replicate the process over here. Get everybody stacked up on the doors, the garage door and the little side entrance service door. Our sniper gets to go in full cover, which is super helpful. So we've got two nice little fire teams ready to go next turn. Alright, why don't we... Which one do we want to do first? So, something to consider in this situation is that whichever door we open first and the aliens react to us, they're probably going to rush away from us and take cover. That's kind of usually their MO. So do I want to open this one first and potentially flush them to the right? Or do I want to open this side and flush them to the left? And I think the answer is open this side, because we've got both of our heavies right here. One of them has bullet swarm, so if he doesn't move, he can get 2 shots off. And I think that's going to be the best situation for us, because it's a little bit crowded right here, as a matter of fact. Okay. Or, you know, maybe nobody shows up at all. We definitely heard something, though, so I know... Oh, look at this. What is this? Is it like... a freezer, I guess, with, like, hanging meat? That's super creepy. That's super creepy, but appropriate. Maybe, us humans were the meat in this scenario. Maybe it's like an allegory, you know? Oh. Yep. There we go. We are definitely the meat. Or maybe not. So we got a free Overwatch there because he was stupid enough to get within four tiles of us, so we got a free Overwatch on him. And we get to fire again, so let's bring this bad boy a bit closer. And see if the rest of our squad can get a shot off. Actually, we can get 2 shots at him. 86%. Sounds pretty okay with me, actually. Here we go, 1. Oh, you weren't even looking at him that second time. Well, I guess I can't be too annoyed. We did... Oh. So we took 4 shots this turn. That is ridiculous. Oh, and he has the same ability as well. But he did not connect. That's fine. That's funny, though. It just shows you how amazing these abilities are when they start to stack up after a while. Alright, well, let's try that again. 92%. Oh my gosh. XCOM gods really kicking in here. So, chalk that one up. Another 90+% one miss. So, how about our sniper? He has missed all night. Can you, Vargas, Warlock, the Magic Man, can you redeem yourself right here, right now? All will be forgiven if so. No. So, was this Muton an extra in the Matrix or something? Because he is dodging everything we're throwing at him, even though he's the size of, like, a truck door here. Alright, Lopez, you wanna give it a go? Why not?
Mission accomplished.
Operation Blind Dirge. That's actually a super good name for it. We went in blind and we sang some sad songs as half our squad got nearly blown away. We didn't lose anybody. But we had some growing pains, let's call them that. So yeah, some folks that are going to be out for a little bit. But, you know, it was a learning experience, and again, we didn't take our top squad members on purpose so that we could get them to rank up to get some kills and improve their ability. Alright, let's check out the panic situation. So United States and Canada, we'll keep an eye on them, but they're both in the orange, India as well. Once we get Canada and the US, though, that will complete our North America bonus, which will be very nice. We'll get the air and space bonus. And we're almost done with the autopsy right here, which is what we were looking for in the first place. And that's going to give us advanced repair, which is going to reduce the repair times of our fighter craft. That's always helpful. Get a drone autopsy going. That's a one-day project. And then I'm very excited. I'm super duper excited. 2 days until our psi testing is done. So let's see if either of our squad members are psychic. Okay. Great. Yep. Drone capture. Don't really care about that too much. And I don't know. I don't want to research Illyrium because we've got all the power we need. Skeleton suit gives us a next level of armor that allows us to kind of grapple up things, which is fine. But I would rather take the added HP that our current armor gives us. Fusion lance is helpful for our fighter aircraft, but we're low on weapons fragments. Guided fusion launcher. This I do really want to get. This is a guided rocket launcher essentially. That can shoot around corners. So if we get the chance to take this, we'll do that. But in the meantime, I think all we really have to do is this hyperwave communication, which will advance the story. Alright, psi testing.
You may be onto something, Commander.
Alright.
Our latest candidate is different.
A round of
With
psionic
levels
testing
of
is
psionic
complete.
Energy unlike any we've detected in the previous tests.
Alright. Let's see him.
Ever since mankind first looked up at the stars, we have wondered what lies beyond. So very few have dared to look inward. The depths of the human mind hold more secrets than we can possibly imagine. How ironic that the means to defeat our enemy comes not through weapons or machines of war, but from within.
Oh, there we go.
And if we have succeeded, we will have gained a glimpse of what we are to become. We will have created something extraordinary.
So we got 1 out of the 2. So Clark was not gifted, but Jones, our support, she is psionic. So let's take a look at her. Very nice. Oh, hey, Griff. I didn't see you there before, there in the chat. Sorry, I don't know if you're still here, though. How's it going, my friend? Hope everything's going well for you. Welcome. Mind Fray. So this is a psionic ability that we've just unlocked. And we've got, the more that we use these abilities, the more abilities that we'll end up unlocking. Which sort of incentivizes us not just to use her as a support, but to actually go ahead and make full use of these powers. So this is super exciting. Super duper exciting. So she keeps all her original abilities, and she's our healer. But she has the bonus ability of psionic powers now, appropriately enough, because her nickname is Bonus. So with that in mind, why don't we put, I don't know, 1 or 2 of our soldiers in the psi labs to see if they've got the gift as well. So we're looking for ones with high will. So 68 is okay. 69 is nice. Jones is at 80. 71. So Clark, I think he's the one that just came out though. 62. 68. So not a whole lot of people with strong wills. One of the things we can do to address that, however, is in the officer training school, we can get Iron Will. Soldiers receive a larger will bonus each time they are promoted. Let's go ahead and grab that. It's sort of a luxury upgrade at this point. So, but each time they're promoted, they will potentially have more opportunity to go to the psi labs. But 1 is fine for now. That's okay. That's fine with us. Okay, hyperwave research complete. So we've got to construct a hyperwave relay. And I think, if I recall correctly, once we construct that, it will be the final chapter of the playthrough.
Even after we've defeated the remaining aliens, what then? Have we sacrificed our own humanity?
Where do we want to put it? Let's see if we can stick it over here in the corner. We need 175 XCOM bucks. We can get that easily enough.
Being consumed by it, presumably just as they were.
We'll sell some alloys. We need 100 total. 178 total, rather. So we'll sell off a few floater corpses, some thin men we don't really end up using, mutons as well. And that should be sufficient to build that. It's going to be 14 days, so we've got to hold on for another half a month, and then we'll head into the final mission, I believe, if I recall correctly. It has been a little while.
Contact detected.
Alright, not before we've got another UFO mission.
Engaging bogey.
Alright. Looks like it's a small one, so... yeah, it's just a one-shot kill. Just a one-shot kill. So why don't we do the same thing as last time, clear out some of our colonels, and actually we only have 2 colonels on here right now. Got a major, a captain, and then actually, I really want to see the psionic ability, so why don't we bring Jones along? Got to clear her out, and let's see, maybe... Yeah, if we're bringing a support along, we don't usually need to bring 2. So we'll clear out the equipment for our backup support so that we can put it to better use elsewhere. Give you that. Give you that, back to basics. Clear you out, put in our new and improved Jones. Assault rifle. So the difference between the plasma rifle and the light plasma rifle. Plasma rifle does a little bit more damage. Does a critical damage of 10, base damage of 7. The advantage of the light plasma, though, is plus 10 aim bonus which for our support, being versatile and probably not in the thick of things is a better option. So that's what we're going to go with there. Give her the medikit and maybe the nanofiber vest as well. And then who is our last member? Who did we say we were going to bring? Looks like our supports are only really the main candidates that I see here. We could get our Reddit named Mortimer Meat Shield on here and get him some get his feet wet. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. He deserves his time in the sun. So there you go, son. You are part of XCOM now. Congratulations. So nanofiber vest, medikit with Jones, scope with our sniper, scope with our heavy, chitin plating, and nanofiber vest. In we go.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one. It looks like the aliens went down in...
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike one is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
So we've got a ridge on this side with some trees. We've got the valley that we're currently in, and then we've got... looks like a little bit of extra map over here, so I'm sort of inclined to move out of this area here. I'd rather not be just exposed with only half cover, if possible. And also the added benefit of getting some elevation bonuses is worth it to start heading left, so here we go. So one of the reasons that I'm excited that we finally got our psionic soldier is, if you don't know, they become very important to the story, actually. Whoever the first person that you give psionic powers to, they play a super duper critical role in the final level. And I think that she's actually the perfect candidate for it. I think we are good to go, so we'll just end our turn here. One of the abilities we have not made use of yet is our sniper, who has the battle scanners, and essentially we throw it out and it reveals a little bit of the map for us. So I'm thinking it might be good to make use of that pretty soon. But I'm going to get him into better position before I make that commitment. Right, Overwatch. Overwatch.
You hear that?
How far will this battle scanner go? It will get decently far. Is that a good decision? I mean, why not? We heard something. Let's just get a better idea of what's out there specifically.
Let's have a peek.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So the benefit of this is that we see them now, but it does not count as triggering them, so we can get some free shots off, or maybe kind of readjust our position. I would like to be able to shoot with our sniper, but throwing that scanner ends the turn. So now that we know that there's a cyber disc there, we could plan for how we want to handle it. Let's move Jones out of the way to give somebody like our heavy a better look at him. There we go. We'll overwatch. Our assault, I think we will extend the field a little bit to the right. Oh, hang on one second. Let me restart the Reddit stream real quick. There we go. We'll bring our other heavy up top. And I think everybody is in a pretty ideal position. We'll initiate combat next time with our sniper and get a nice shot off, and that will probably draw them toward us. Oh, there's another cyber disc over there in the back, I guess. So this is interesting. Some kind of flares that have been dropped. That was not us. That was yeah, I'm not exactly sure where these came from, but I guess it's sort of increasing our line of sight, which is not bad. The issue I have now, though, is that the cyber disc has retreated into the night, and we did not get a shot off at them. And there's all this open area, which I don't really care for. Let's get a peek. I guess we'll start moving our squad again across this open area. Or maybe we just give it one more turn to see if the cyber disc comes back. I think that's what we'll do, just in case. Again, just because I really would prefer not to have to move across this open area if I don't have to, knowing that there's a cyber disc on patrol. Oh, there we go. We see him over there. There's one of them. Alright, Jones, why don't you take a look? Alright, they're not immediately in the vicinity, so we can feel pretty safe to dash our people across. That's fine. Stack up here in half cover as well. We'll take this spot in half cover here. Jones, why don't we give you the overwatch? And let's see here. For our final heavy, we'll just bump them up slightly. Oh, Zhang, we forgot about you. Maybe, no, we'll just keep him Overwatch for now. Keep our options open.
Shh, you hear that?
Alright, here we go. Floaters incoming. We've got one down, or one hit.
They're trying to flank us.
Alright, so here's our first combat of the round. Let's see what we want to do. We are flanked by these two. What kind of shots do we have? 48% or an 88%. The issue is the one in the back is the one that I'm more worried about at the moment. I don't think we're going to be able to take him down no matter what we do this round, so we may just want to kind of reorient ourselves with the intention of doing a little bit better next time. Or next round, rather. Jones, what kind of shot you have? 90%? Let's do that. Let's put him down.
Nailed him.
So we can move to full cover here. Maybe get a shot at him. Okay. Only 17% though. No. No thank you. That's fine. We'll just take an Overwatch. Zhang. We can get him a little bit closer. Give him the Overwatch as well. We'll take full cover up front. 23%. We'll just keep taking those Overwatches, and then our sniper, we'll pull him back to behind the tree. And he will have squad sight next turn. And then finally, Perry will get behind full cover. Alright, we've got like 5 Overwatches. Quite a few. Alright, let's go. Come on, meat shield. Nope. No joy. Alright, they are just bugging out completely. That's interesting. So we're really going to have to kind of chase them through the woods to take them down. We can do that. We'll move up tree by tree. And that's what we'll do if we have to. I'm a little bit worried because I know that there's a cyber disc in the back that has made itself known. So we want to be very careful about that. We'll dash up here. Oh, let's see. And that should set up at least us to get a shot off. Let's go for the crit. Come on. He has not made a single shot since he's been brought on the team. Just putting that out there. So, and that trend still seems to continue, apparently. We'll Overwatch. And Overwatch, I guess. We can dash here and get him into the mix. Yeah, Crazy Canuck. I definitely agree with you. Some words are going to have to be had with our sniper. And I definitely agree with you about taking it slowly. That's usually our MO, is, you know, we move up one, we set an Overwatch until we kind of bump into an enemy, and then that's how we go from there. So now we really are having some issues. We can see the edge of the map now, so we know we don't have too much farther to go to chase him down. But we do have a more immediate problem here, the cyber disc. We've got 83%, so we can potentially do something, but we are fully flanked. I would like to get the heavies into the mix, but they are kind of a bit out of position. to deal with a cyber disc. I think that they're doing well to deal with that floater whenever it comes back. So we'll have to split our forces in true military fashion. We'll keep one here to overwatch in case that floater comes back through the rear. Our assault, let's go ahead and run and gun him back so that we have an opportunity to get a shot off, and maybe even two with our rapid fire. Or we could just have no vision at all. That's fine too. Our sniper, let's take him back here to full cover. So with that, it looks like we will have just overwatches to use. Jones will bring her back to full cover, set an overwatch as well. Zhang will pull him back left to full cover, set an overwatch. And then for our assault, do we want to keep him here as another overwatch in case the floater comes back, or do we want to send him to deal with the cyber disc? That is the question. I'm not super confident that our heavy here, who is just a squatty, can deal with the floater on his own. So I think that's the reason I'm going to keep him here on an overwatch, just in case. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, one out of 2 hit. Alright, duck. Oh, he's gonna go for the grenade, I guess. We got some damage done. Alright. Let's go, sniper. It's your time to shine. Oh, kill cam. I think this is it. Oh, what a moment to deliver. Coming through in the clutch. Well, I mean, if you're gonna have a first kill anywhere, you may as well have it be a cyber disc. That may as well be your first kill. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's put out some feelers looking for this floater who's somewhere out here in the woods. Oh, there he is. And we've got him flanked. 55%. We could take 2 40s. Let's take this shot. Let's hopefully get some damage going. No. No luck. Jones, we could bring up to support. We can get her to full cover here. And maybe get a reload in while we've got the chance. Same thing with our heavy. Why don't we get a reload in as well? And everybody else will pull across the gap. Perry's at full health, and I think we want to dash him over here, because he's probably our strongest contributor at this point. Alright, this guy is just about as slippery as anyone we've encountered so far. Only 39% to hit. Holy cow, we can run and gun. Get him to full cover here. We'll still have him flanked. I'm just ready to be done with him, if I'm quite honest with you. He's been nothing but a royal pain. 83. Or 268. I kind of like that better. Only took one, though. Only took one.
I don't think we are alone out here.
And that's it for the first round. Let's bring our sniper a bit closer. We might consider giving him one of our heals, because he's effectively half down. Not too worried about our heavy right now. We've got 3 heals with our current medkit setup. We'll keep advancing, taking full cover as we go. fairly confident, if I recall correctly, from the some of the movements we saw earlier when we threw out a battle scanner, that there's at least one more cyber disk out there that we're going to have to deal with. Okay, so for some reason our battle music just started playing when we moved him up, so that might mean there's an enemy right on the edge of our vision that we can't quite see yet. Nothing so far. Hey, Noble Joe. Did I ever play a game called Gladius? No, I'm not familiar with that. Is that the same type of strategic game like XCOM? I've never heard of that, to be honest. But I'm always looking for... Oh, there he is. Who did we just see? Oh, we're flanked by somebody. Who? Oh, this little drone back here. Okay. I'm always looking for good additions to the collection, especially from a strategy game standpoint. That's probably most of my Steam library at the moment, to be honest. Just any kind of little thing. You know how it is. Like, sometimes you'll see a game for like $5-10, and you're like, you know what? Why not? Why not? Better get it just to be safe, and you know, it could be the next big thing and bring us hours of enjoyment. It's only on old consoles. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I'll have to look it up and see if I can find some playthroughs of it. I'm interested. So Gladius, is that like I think that's Latin for sword, right? Is that like an ancient Rome type game or theme, I guess? Like a Total War type series? We've got 2 sectoid commanders here, and they could very quickly ruin our day if we don't deal with them pronto. I'd be interested to know how far our rockets could reach. And it looks like they could do the trick for sure. And I think this is going to take out their cover as well. So why don't we use that as our opening salvo. There we go. Now they're standing out in the open like a couple of idiots. Looking real dumb. Let's get Jones a bit closer. And you know what? I wonder if we could try to use our Mind Fray for once. Launch a damaging mental attack that will reduce their aim, will, and mobility. So, only 40% to hit because of all the aliens that we encounter. They probably have the highest will. But let's try it, just for the fun of it. This is her first time getting a chance to put into action. No, failed. That's fine. Worth a shot. Now, can we get a second? Oh, you know what? We can end this right now. We've got a second rocket back here that we can use. I say let's do it. And hopefully that gets him a promotion. Yeah, there we go. He's a squatty, so getting him 2 sectoid commander kills.
Chalk up another one.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Creating a gladiator team, Noble Joe. Oh, that's pretty cool. More turn-based, but same concept. I like it. I like sort of period implementations of games. You know, like, for example, the Total War. The fact that you can do it in the Napoleonic era or the Roman era. I kind of like the different time periods. And the Asian kingdoms ones as well. Really, really good additions. Our assault, we can do immunity to critical hits, or run and gun gives us plus 50% crit damage. Usually I'll associate close and personal with killer instinct, because in my mind, if I'm getting up close, kind of almost within melee range of an enemy, I'll usually be using run and gun, and there may be multiple enemies in the area that I want this to trigger. So I'm going to give him immunity to critical hits. And then our squatty, do we want to give him hollow targeting or bullet swarm? Let's go holo targeting. I think the last two promotions that we gave were for Bullet Swarm. And we're 1 day away from the satellite uplink being completed.
Satellite uplink complete.
Which means, if we look at our situation room, we've got 17 slots available, which we only need 16 because there are 16 countries. We've got 5 satellites that we can drop at the moment's notice. We're 1 day away from getting our an additional satellite, actually, from getting, yeah, 1 satellite and then 3 satellites. Yeah, so that should do it, if I've done my math correctly. 13 plus 3, 16 satellites. So we're sitting pretty. And all we're waiting for, really, is this hyperwave relay to be completed. And that will push us, I think, into the endgame.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Oh, right. So our research project, man, we still don't have enough to go for guided fusion launcher. These things are super duper nice. They are guided rockets. That's what I would love to do, but we don't have enough weapons fragments. So, I don't know. I guess we'll do the skeleton suit. I don't really care about it, but may as well put it to current use. And we also don't have enough to... Oh, we do. Improved medkit, 62. Let's do that so that all of our heals are going to be a lot more effective. That sounds like a very good use of our cash. Improved medkit. Let's do that. All right.
The foundry is already warm.
So with that, let's just keep it rolling. We've got a terror mission. Okay. So it looks like just about everybody is leveled up who we're going to be taking into the final mission. Why don't we keep working on our sniper? Where is he at? Oh, he got injured. He's 1 day away, so we can't keep developing him. That's okay. So keeping your sniper in, maybe we will switch out. No, not Jones, because I want her to keep working on her psychic abilities. Thomas. Who else do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kernels, which is more than we need. 8 kernels. So we don't really need to be developing too many replacements at this point. It's kind of a luxury for us. Let's just go with a full top squad. Why not? It's been a while since we've done that, except we'll take 1 corporal who we're still working on his abilities. So Clark, why don't we give you the armor? We're going to give you plasma rifle, and maybe throw a nanofiber vest on for some extra HP. Thomas, we're going to have to clear out all of the items from the last sniper. Looks like we can't do that here. So yeah, it's a little tedious for sure to have to go into here and take out all the items manually. I know in future versions of XCOM, maybe even in Enemy Within, there's sort of like a Make Items Available button that we can click that will automatically propagate anything that's equipped and allow us to sort of recategorize a bit better. There we go. So loadout, we'll give you the sniper rifle and the scope. Looks like we're gonna have to steal some carapace armor for you from somebody. Who has it? Is it? It's not him. No. We've got 1 more set of armor out there somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay. We'll do that. Loadout. We'll clear out your armor and the chitin plating. We may give that to somebody else. Give it to our sniper. Loadout, there's the armor, and we'll switch the nanofiber vest. Didn't mean to clear them out. We'll switch the nanofiber vest for the chitin plating. Let's see. Nanofiber, medkit, chitin plating, nanofiber. Can we do better for Clark? Let's check his loadout. We could throw a scope on him. But he already has an aim of 89, so that might be... that may not be super efficient. May not be super efficient. We got medkit. Backup medkit for Moreau. And honestly, I don't think that's necessary because our support has 3 of them that are all tricked out. All right, let's do it.
Strike one. Prepare for...
Our target site is near the German border. We've gotten
All right,
reports of
so we
aliens
are
places
on
in
a
populated urban center.
extraction mission for these civilians. So these, in my opinion, these are the toughest type of missions that you'll see in XCOM, and you always have to kind of understand from a priority standpoint. So obviously, like in a real world situation, like these guys would be going into harm's way and getting out the civilians no matter what. But like in an XCOM environment, because you can't afford squad members to go down for too long, you kind of have to be willing to sacrifice some civilians, right? And understand the cost benefits. So sort of from my perspective, if we get maybe half of these, if we get 9 at the top, I'll be a happy guy. I know it will somewhat impact our rating as far as what we get graded by the council, but you know, those are the hard decisions that we get paid the big bucks to make. Alright, good start. Our sniper has a 95% chance to hit. We can bump that up to a 65% crit. Let's do that. Which is going to bring him toward us. Oh, 17. 17 damage. Holy cow. I can't argue with that. What about the guy inside? The guy inside I'm a little bit worried about. I think we're not in a great position to deal with him, so I might have to move him to full cover and out of his line of sight. As far as the big boy here, I mean, we can deal with him pretty easily. I think we can... Let's see, who do we want to get the kill? Our squatty here could use a kill. Why don't we try to move him into a position where the line of sight would be obstructed between this muton and him? Because we're not going to be able to get him to good cover and also get a kill for this turn. So something like here, I think. 67%. No joy. I mean, that's why he's a squatty. He's here to learn. We'll do a similar thing with our other heavy. He's a little bit more experienced, 88%. And night-night. Put him to bed. Why don't we try to run and gun here and see what our shots look like from this full cover here. If we don't have a shot, we'll just drop an overwatch. We do have a shot, though. 62%, or 247s. Let's just do an overwatch, because I have a feeling he's going to want to move from his spot. Jones. I'm nervous. I'm reluctant to move her to the right, because I have a feeling that we're going to trigger a pod of floaters or something equally nasty. So I think we're just going to move her over here. Hopefully out of sight. No, not quite. Mind Fray, 100% to hit. Oh, that this is a perfect opportunity for that, as a matter of fact. That's done 5 damage, so... Let's reconsider. Maybe we do want to take the shot with him after all. 51% to hit. We could run and gun. Get inside here. and I think have him flanked. Let's do it.
Moving to firing position. Here they come.
Oh, that... Okay. Well, that was less than ideal. Let's go ahead and put him down. We'll deal with the chrysalid problem next. With whoever we have left. Man, that's really unfortunate. We got nobody left. So let's hope they go for the civilians first. We did get a reaction shot, and that saved our butts big time. That saved our butts big time. That was a bad decision from my part to reveal more of the map. And it could have gone a lot worse. So, because he closed within a certain number of tiles, we were able to get a free shot off. So we'll take full cover here. Hopefully get eyes on... Well, not them. Not them. I was hoping to see the chrysalids. But I guess we're just going to get everybody at once. Guess that's how this is going down. Okay. Well, our squad is a bit farther than I would like. We can't hit with the rocket. It does not look like. Jones, we can dash to get to full cover. I'm almost considering maybe we want to pull back here. I think we're a little bit out of position. Just a tad overextended. Let's see what our other options here. Yeah, see, our sniper can't even see... He can't see squat. We're going to bring him over as far left as we can in one action. And looks like we can see through this little gap here. He's not going to be able to shoot this turn, but it's a good as you know, good a spot as any to keep him for the time being. I don't want to bunch people up too much because I know there's that those mutons back there that have grenades. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm just going to have to dash people in to kind of get them into the mix. I don't love it at all. And only I've got one shot left with my alloy cannon. I'm going to pull back to full cover. And we are still effectively setting an overwatch because this guy's... Well, they're both of them, as a matter of fact, are melee. So they're probably going to want to close within range of my guy here. So we should get at least one shot off. Should get at least one shot away. Let's see what shots we get if we move here. Nothing. Interesting. Alright, we'll set the overwatch. We'll move one of our heavies into full cover here. Should have a pretty nice angle next turn. Our support will move into full cover there. And she's out of sight, which is just fine with me. And then for our final heavy... Yeah, so we're going to have to bunch up, unfortunately. As much as I hate to do it.
As unprofessional as it sounds, the bite seems to have turned him into a zombie.
Come on. Let's go. Alright. I'll take it. And get a second shot. Come on, take him down. Oh, interesting. Did he miss? Or did he get the hit off? Hey, XX 10N3 WONF XX420. It's a catchy name. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, and our civilians are dropping left, right, and center. Not only that, but they're turning into zombies too. So, it may be rocket time. And that's why we bring multiple heavies, so that we can unload the pain the AoE pain when necessary. Alright, I'd like to take a turn, please. So it looks like he did hit us, but our armor, I guess, is significant enough that we only got 5 damage. Let's check out our rocket situation. We could fire one here. That would take out... I can't quite get all 3 of them. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Hang on. If I tweak this ever so slightly, I think I'm getting all 3 in here without hitting my own soldiers. That seems okay to me. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. There we go. That should trigger an Overwatch shot. Holy cow, he got roasted. He got roasted. Alright, not bad. And we can kill the zombie. Sorry about your luck. And then for the last one, maybe we'll move here into half cover, save this civilian, and take the shot. Not an ideal start. We've already lost 6 civilians. So if we want to have kind of any chance of saving them, we've got a motor. Looks like we can move through the to the back room. Doesn't look like there's any more going to be in this direction because you can see the edge of the map right here. So they're all in this room somewhere. All in this room, or maybe in the back corner. And we know there's a muton in there. He's probably gonna be taking out a couple more civilians himself. So let's start mobilizing as well as we can. Oh, it looks like we've got eyes on one of them. Yeah, let's take that shot. No luck. Our sniper, though, oh, 100% chance to hit. Let's go. Come on, put him down. Dead and gone. I love it. Oh, and he's in the zone. Oh my gosh. I love the Godfather, our sniper. He is he does not miss. He doesn't. And he's got in the zone, so because we hit an uncovered target, he essentially could stay here and keep firing if there were uncovered targets to hit. But as it is, he has his 2 movement points, or 2 action points to take. We will move him up slightly. And then get the reload in. And then our heavy. I'm wondering, do we want to split the party, send a few in through the back door, and a couple through this entrance to grab that civilian? Let's get to full cover here. Maybe we can get eyes on the situation over there. And be able to save somebody next turn. Oh, another zombie to deal with. And he's going to take his 2 movement points just to get to us. Yeah. Hey there. Alright, Jones, can you save the civilian? You can, but it's going to be a little bit of a run. Why don't we pull you over here to see what's around the door? There's almost certainly a muton right back in this corner that we just can't see yet. Knowing our luck. Alright, maybe we'll use our sniper to put this one down. Zombie handled. And then we'll dash here into full cover. I feel okay about that. Alright, everybody else. I think we're going to dash them in. Just because if we wait too much longer, we are not going to do well in this mission. I think that we can set the Overwatch here and essentially protect the civilian from anything that might come up to try to, you know, implant eggs, eat, any kind of unpleasant things that might happen. There we go. We need a reload. Something fierce. So we'll take full cover here. And reload. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring everybody through the front. Just one of those gut feelings. We are also pretty low on ammo. But I'm just going to have to wait till next turn so we can get the team back together. Oh, another one down. Alright, Jones, why don't you take a peek around the corner. Oh, there they are. And there's the rest of them. Or what I assume are the rest of them. There's no more chrysalids, which is good, so I don't think we should be expecting any more zombies. What can this rocket do? It could definitely hit him, and I think I can hit multiple of these guys. Yeah, that seems pretty efficient. That's going to piss him off, so he's going to run outside towards us, where we can get a better shot at him. Oh, and our young guy has panicked. And you know what? He actually did some good for once, for his panicking. Let's see, can our sniper... Where'd he go? Oh, over here. Oh yeah, he could definitely finish the job. Does up to 10 damage. Or increase the crit. Let's just go for the crit. Just in case. I don't want to have to deal with this guy. That man. That guy's head met table. Not many good options for our heavy here. I would love to take this spot, but it would be a full movement to do so, and we wouldn't be able to get any shots off. That may still be our best move, nonetheless, because we're going to be flanking them, and that's usually, from kind of like an AI perspective, that's going to force them to move somewhere else. And why don't we actually mind fray one of them? Looks like they're equal chances. Why don't we take this one and keep flexing our psychic muscles? Very good. Now we've got some assaults back here that we could potentially run and gun. I say, why settle for potential when you can have reality? There we go. Let's go in and hopefully get a nice flank shot. Oh, there's 3. Oh yeah, that guy back there. I forgot about him. So 79, 79, 79. Let's take care of the one in the corner. He's kind of in an awkward position for us.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
So for our sniper, we'll pull him back here to more effectively control this room next turn. Can't do much right now. And then for this run and gun, we could take full cover here. And hopefully take at least one more of these goons out. So 80% or 95%. Let's go for the one who has not been mind-frayed, because if you're mind-frayed, your aim is reduced. So I'd rather not kill the one who's going to have something detrimental to them anyway. We could do 2 80% as well, just to be on the safe side. 90% to crit. Well, 90% to crit here anyway. I think it's fine. I think just the one shot should be okay. Man, 17 damage. Did you see that? That is just crazy output. And he is freaked out, so all he can really do is just Overwatch. To be honest, I don't blame him. Alright, Sniper, why don't you do your work that you're so good at? Beautiful.
Another day, another successful.
Another day, another dollar. 10 out of 18 civilians saved. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, looks like I'm running out of time here, guys. So thanks so much for sticking with this. I'm probably next time I stream, it's going to be the final assault on the alien base. At least I think that's what happens when we complete the hyperwave relay. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a great day or night wherever you may be in the world. Out here.